On my previous video, we did a spring energy update. So we looked at how connecting to nature can really empower your body, your mind, and your soul coming into this beautiful, more light, more energy phase of the season. So spring is all about new life, new energy, rebirthing, re-emerging from winter where we are hibernating, we're in our yin phase, we are recharging, we're recalibrating really. And then in the spring, if you follow the season and watch what's happening in nature, it's very gently coming into life. And then it's the perfect opportunity for new beginnings, new things, new chapters open at springtime. And it's the great time to take care of yourself, to introduce a much more healthier daily routine. Something very small can be very powerful if it's done at the right time. And spring is the time to introduce some really positive changes to your diet and to your daily routine. So spring shoots are coming up. In my garden, I have some nettles. I love nettles. It is the perfect time to start bringing them into your diet. Nettles and cleavers. So nettles for me, I find very powerful because I have hay fever and I have allergies to my horses. And I find that nettle leaves and roots, but nettle leaves I find incredibly powerful as an antihistamine. And the cleavers also help support the liver. And in Chinese medicine, spring is all about the flow of liver, keeping the liver energy flowing. And the more green you put into your diet, the more you will support the energy of the liver. And interestingly as well, from an energy point of view, anything beautifully vibrantly green will always help the heart chakra, the heart center. And the more you absorb that is green, the more you're opening and allowing the energy of the heart center to flow. So the liver and the heart are in harmony, and the more they're in harmony, the better you will feel. So I very simply go outside. I have a beautiful herb garden that's just starting to come in at the moment. I have some spring mint, so I love mint. So I put a few sprigs of mint, a few, with my gloves on, I get some of my nettles and some cleavers, and I put them through my juicer, and it creates a tiny little shot glass, and it's down the hatch in the morning, and it feels fabulous. It tastes vibrant, it tastes full of life, and it's that simple. Now, if you don't have access to veg or shoots outside, you can always get the powdered form of greens. There's a really good super greens. There's loads. Just go to your local health food shop and ask them. But this is the time to do a very gentle detox. Winter is not the time where normally we advertise, people say you must do a detox in January. It's completely the wrong time. Now, April is the perfect opportunity to gently cleanse your liver. Drinking hot water lemon every morning is also a really simple and a very effective way to give the liver and kidneys a little bit of a wake-up call before you have any caffeine or anything else like that. And I always suggest that you get unwaxed and, if possible, organic lemons. And it's just a slice of lemon, gentle squeeze in boiling water, leave it cool a little bit, and then drink that first thing in the morning. So those things have a great, very simple impact, and it's positive impact on the body. The next thing to do is look at your living space. Spring clean it. So first of all, when we're in winter, we have darker hours, so we have more darkness. We don't see cobwebs, we don't see dust, we don't see as much dirt in the house. And then as soon as the spring light comes in, everything is seen. Like my windows look terrible at the moment. This is the time to get rid of anything that no longer serves you. Clear your decks energetically and physically. So let's look at your living spaces, especially where you spend most of your time. Your bedroom space should be clear, it should be cleansed, it should be not full of junk. So go and have a clear out, look at your clothes, look at your books. Are you hoarding? Get rid of anything that is no longer serving you. Get rid of the old. And then what this does is it brings in this beautiful and allowing space of new energy to come in. And that's what spring is all about. So this acupressure point that I'm going to show you is about embracing the change, embracing new beginnings, embracing this new emerging energy that comes up through Mother Earth into the soles of our feet, up through our bodies, up through our meridians, up through our energy lines and our energy centers, and allow it to flow through your body and allow your body to really embrace the energy of new, the energy of openness, to be able to receive energy and to move energy in your body. So this is called an acupuncture point called yin tang, and it's a really simple point to use. We use it a lot I pretty much use it in my clinic on most people every day because it is the center of balance. So I use it for insomnia, for anxiety, for headaches, and generally just to switch off the mind, because a lot of people, me included, tend to stay in our headspace too much. So we think too much, we're too much in our past, we're too much in our future, and we're not in our present. And what yin tang does is it just brings you into now. And by bringing yourself and your body and your mind and your soul into now, it allows the energy of your body to relax into that and to really be quiet. And when it's quiet, then we can start recharging, and then we can start rebuilding, and we can re-energize and rebalance. And the yin tang has a very powerful pause effect. It's like a pause button in the body, and I love using it, especially on all aspects of life, but it works on the pineal gland. The pineal gland also has a huge impact on our endocrine systems, and our endocrine systems are our hormones, and every human has hormones and every human needs them to be balanced. And unfortunately, with the way that we live our lives, often our hormones are totally put out of balance through what we're eating, through our lack of sleep, through our lack of connection to ourselves, and through absorbing chemicals in our daily lives. And these all have a very negative impact on our endocrine systems, so female and male. And this is a really good point to help bring everything back into balance. And there's actually quite a few medical studies showing how important this point is to reduce anxiety. I love it. I love trying to do it just after we've had the hour change, because what happens is a lot of people's circadian rhythms get thrown out a little bit. When you lose the hour of springtime, we gain more light, which is wonderful, and I absolutely love it because I can get out and do more in the nighttime. But the problem is, especially for children, it really affects their sleep-wake cycles. So this is all about putting that back into place. So this is a really simple point that you can do every day for 5 minutes with some breath work. Using your ring finger, you simply go up your nose until you get to the center of your brow here, so right between your eyebrows, and have a dig around, and you will feel with the pad of your finger there's a sore point, and you will feel it. You cannot miss this point. When you are on the right acupressure point, you will feel a slight indentation there and a slight sensation of not pain, but you will feel a sort of sensitivity. So once you found it, I like to do a gentle clockwise massage, and I use a breath in and applying pressure and then releasing on the out breath. And it only needs to be for literally 5 breaths if you want. If you want to do it longer, you can. But remembering to use your breath as you press. Apply more pressure as you do it. The more pressure you give and into the body, the more the acupuncture point will wake up. Okay, and then once you've finished, you can also, if you're doing this when I like to do it at night time when I'm having my bath, and I use it when I'm doing my cleansing of my face, because I have a little bit of oil as I'm cleansing. I find it's just really lovely to finish off with just some sweeping movements around the brow and the forehead area, and it's great for sinuses. So this point is amazing for sinuses, headaches, anxiety, anything to do with that will help. This will benefit. and it will also help your hormones. So this is a great springtime point, because what it's doing is it's allowing the body to receive more. And we talked about in the last video about intuition and how important it is to listen to that. And this is a really good place to start.